Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to share a recipe for focaccia bread that I'm gonna make. It's actually the way I make my focaccia bread, and it's gonna be with what I have here: water, lukewarm water with the yeast. I have some oil, salt and flour. And then later on I will go ahead and use some different ingredients, which is coming later, but this is definitely how I prepare my focaccia bread, and I would like to share it with you. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and add flour. Right here. I'm gonna reserve a little bit and see if I need everything. I will add my salt and oil. You will have all the amounts and ingredients in the description below. For the oil, I'm using vegetable oil in the dough, but later on the top I will use olive oil, and that's how I make it. I do not like strong oil when I put that flavor inside of the dough. That's only my preference, and that's how I make it. And we will mix this until the dough is nicely combined. We mix it with a spoon, and then after it's forming a dough ball, we're gonna go ahead and mix it with our hand or a mixer. I have noticed, like when I post my videos, I actually show you lots of times how I mix the dough with the mixer, or how I prepare my dough from scratch and mix it with hand. But there are times when I'm gonna just be showing you the dough already that's risen up, because I have videos posted how dough is prepared, and I do have a reason that I cannot always mix with my hands, because I have arthritis, and the winter time it's actually worse. So for all of those that they see my videos with no dough mixed and they do not like it, they can go ahead and make a turn around my channel. So let's continue. You have to squeeze through and make sure it's nicely combined, and add more flour if it's sticking, until we get to the point where the dough is nice and smooth. So it will take a little time to get to that nice dough that doesn't stick anymore to your hand. And we are almost there. It's not sticking anymore. A little bit. You can just add the flour, and we will have nice and smooth dough, and then we'll let it proof for 1 hour. I do have oiled bowl, and I will cover this dough and let it proof for 1 hour. And I'm making today a small focaccia bread, small size. There we go. It's amazing. Nice dough. It's okay if it sticks a little bit, that's no big deal. And then I will go ahead and cover it, and I'll see you later. I'll show you we're gonna need some cherry tomatoes, and I'll probably use oregano today, and olive oil for the next step once the dough proofs. I'll see you later. I have this proof for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it into my baking dish, just like that. I do have a small piece of parchment on the bottom of the baking dish. And now I'm gonna go ahead and stretch the dough. Just like with your fingers, you're gonna go ahead and stretch the dough all the way to the corners. I will have the size of the baking dish. It's 9 by 9. You can also use 8 by 8. That would be fine. Or even round. If you have a round one, that's fine too. So what I'm gonna do, I will press with my fingers all through like that. And I'm gonna let this proof for another 20 minutes, and then I will add next ingredients, and I'll see you later. What do I have here? It's grape tomatoes that I have sliced them in half. They are a little bit large size. And I do have 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. It's not extra virgin olive oil, it's just a pure olive oil. And I have some dry oregano. So what I'm gonna do right now, I have my hands washed and clean. I'm gonna put my fingers here and use some like that, and use some of the oil, and then go over the dough with my fingertips and press like that. You don't have to use all oil, it's just there we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomatoes on the top. You don't have to put too many, depends how many you like. You can add different veggies, like anything you prefer. But for today, I'm gonna go ahead and add some grape tomatoes. And this focaccia bread, it's gonna go well with the pasta, with bechamel sauce. Adding some broccoli, that would be delicious. And that would be all for tomatoes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some oregano on the top. You can add rosemary too if you would like a dry rosemary or fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and just add this little bit of oregano. And it's ready for the oven that I preheated at 425. I'm not gonna add any salt on the top. There we go. Because I already have some salt in the dough. And I will see you later after baking. And here it is. It's baked. It took 30 minutes for this beautiful focaccia to be baked. If I was baking this in a flat open dish or open flat cookie sheet, it would bake sooner, but since I'm baking in my stoneware dish, it takes longer to take heat through and also to bake longer. So just so you know, if you don't have if it's not a stoneware dish, it might be a shorter baking time. My baking time was 30 minutes. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the butter, brush the butter on the top. It's optional, you don't have to. And then I will transfer it to my cooling rack, and then I will go ahead and slice it and show you inside how it looks like. So that would be all for today. I wanted to show you and share my focaccia bread recipe with you. And thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.